stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me.
All right, hey.
Stop me.
How you doing, man?
Lord, if I'm
Thank
doing
you.
it wrong, please stop me.
I'm back. It's a long hiatus. See how I am doing. Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about. Well, I'm glad we got Marvin. Well, their door's gone for good. We ain't gonna see him again. Garbage coach. I'll play a little bit before UNC game starts. Alright. Alright, so let's get ready. We're ready for this. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah, look here, there. Camera.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What's to say?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott across the 30 to the 31-yard line. In on a stoppage to here, Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
I'm back, brother.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. This looks like a free play for Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's first and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
637.
Looking from the gun, it's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then break.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And Cook has it left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage in your tight end on that one.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And this will hit zone for a touchback. Dallas getting the ball again here on offense, and the Cowboys haven't been able to build a ton of momentum if you look at their 2018 season as a whole, Charles. In fact, the first 7 weeks before the bye earlier in the year, it was kind of like flipping a coin. It was loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So I don't know what you make of this team.
You would actually expect that coin to come up heads 2 times in a row or tails 2 times in a row, wouldn't you? I think they will see the second half belong to Ezekiel Elliott because the move to get Amari Cooper out wide should open things up a little bit more, and he's such an impact player, and that's how they play best. Him leading, running the football, and establishing the line of scrimmage. And also working in their favor, there's absolutely no one running away with the NFC East.
Yeah, Redskins and Eagles, and they're in the mix, obviously, at the top, but you're right, just above 500. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Wow. Bad action. Oh, wow.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Going back.
Emmanuel Lamur coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdown.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone and you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Charles, as the Raiders come back out here on offense, what do you make of what's going on right now out there? Is this a rebuild, or are they just looking to next year? Because obviously the playoffs this season, that's not happening.
Yeah, they're actually looking, I believe, 2 years down the road for their move to Las Vegas. And I think that it is a total rebuild now. Before we thought maybe some structural changes. No, this is a total rebuild. Amari Cooper.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
First down Raiders, the former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Sean Lee coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Here's Austin. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right? Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead right, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from any of the other backs in the league.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. To play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Bryant with a catch right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
6:37. 93.
Throwing his car on third down. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. As a result, the drive continues. Throwing on first down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. On second down, here's Carr. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook, 72 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here first and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. brings this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys have the sack? It's 3rd and long. Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators.
3rd and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner has been good in his stead.
He certainly has, and we have to think now that maybe we won't see Le'Veon Bell in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, ever again. And that's for another day. He's not there. You just hit it, though. James Conner. This Pittsburgh team has really elevated its game around James Conner, playing awfully well. He's playing well. And I think there's a certain sense when you watch them that they all want to prove something to Le'Veon Bell, that they can play well without him. And so far, it's working.
Well, James Conner, he's an easy guy to root for. It goes as a loss of 6. Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
That was blitz time.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Defensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I can juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 29! Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. David Irving in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he finds Carr. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This possession means so much. And find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. There'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a second down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Finds Hubbard's left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Carr now on first down. He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Looking right side, and he's got a man. It's Roberts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this is Cook with the grab. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, it's Carr. The quick slant caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Carlson on for the PAT. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We got to attack them. We got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On second down, Prescott again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
46.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Try to stay with it.
That's true. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Harris now to return. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
93. 93.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He can run for it keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Great tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 37 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Set now. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Tie it right. Monday, down. We waiting.
To throw his car. By Nelson left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
6-18.
So with a yard on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number?
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard. In there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Far to throw. And pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Back to throw, Carr. And he's going to go down again. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Get down. We're waiting.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's gonna look, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Brown, and his guys are gonna get the football at the 28-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. 2 spins. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And the play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here go 46.
Down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Running with Elliott. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. One final try now for Carr. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win.
Nice.
Today's sports coverage.
Okay, we got at least get one home.
The east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, I knew that.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Shart's got it, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Everyone's got four down. Check. Green 80. Check. Lucy. Throw that.
Bortles now on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. First down. Same drive for the Jags.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, he just stuck out there. He just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
Or somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
The Jags cover empty on fourth down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Yeah, 98 down. 58, 98.
On first and 10, here's Carr. And Cook has it left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat. Their first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Miles Jack coming up the ice. He gets him for a loss of 7.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Carr gonna throw. His throw about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the gun, it's caught. And that is caught. Touchdown. Jared Cook from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Could he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15,
Keeping that going.
and he feels like he can get it done.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Jacksonville, Charles, is a team that you and I have talked about a lot this year because there was all that anticipation coming into the season on the heels of 2017, but the first half of the year was just not kind to them, and they entered their bye week on a 4-game losing skid. Blake Bortles in and out of the lineup, Leonard Fournette out of the lineup. I don't know what to make of 2018 for this team.
Yeah, I don't either. They moved Dante Fowler Jr. to Los Angeles in a trade at the deadline, but I still feel like there's something there. This team is too talented to be in this type of a skid. And apart from games with the Steelers and the Texans, schedule, let's see if guys like Calais Campbell can lead them back to some of the success they had in 2017.
Now a deep ball there on second down, and it'll wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Bortles. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down. That makes it now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
11B, 11B. 380. 380. 386.
They do go for it. It's Bortles. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the... I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, Martin. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Cover 0. Get down. 188.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, but they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he finds Cook. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Throwing now is Carr. He's past Cook with the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jared Cook. First half, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
It's over, my friend.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Can't believe it. I know I hit those.
Carlson down to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good.
When you go the game, you have to
make it stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. That one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
380. Full right.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax, you know. We talked about it in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on time is it doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, here's Fournette. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Bortles on the give to Fournette. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah,
he's in trouble.
It's a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
380. 380. 11B.
Bortles going to try and throw on third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just
Let's
stepped in
go.
on that play and came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Right.
Carnell on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
And he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
Finds Roberts left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
93.
Carnell on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, a year ago at this time, I asked you what your Thanksgiving plans were, so I got a funny answer out of you last year. I'm going to ask you again, what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Trying to figure out exactly what time I kick everyone out of my house so I can just hunker down and watch what's left of the football schedule. That's what I want.
Oh, come on. Your mother-in-law's coming in. It's going to be a great time at the Davis household.
But she can stay as long as she wants. She's family. But everyone else,
Get out.
They have an expiration time.
What about the dogs?
50-50. Depends on how they act that day.
Well, when things go awry, you can just get in the car and head out for the airport because you got a game that weekend.
I certainly do. I will be headed to Charlotte, Seattle, and Carolina that Sunday. Looking forward to that one. But even while I'm jesting a little bit about people being at the house, some of you I'm not jesting about. Hurry up and get out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing now is Bortles. Escaping into pressure right. He may try and run for this. The ball comes out, and the Raiders have recovered.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I like a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off,
on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the gun, Carr. That's complete. Right around the end. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place.
Get that touchdown.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr. The quick slant caught. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, Carr. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I thought I'd get... Oh, that's right. Never mind.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, Week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the third and final game on Turkey Day, just as the early Black Friday shoppers are lining up. Atlanta, New Orleans.
And those Black Friday shoppers will be throwing serious elbows. Now think about this weekend, or think about this Thanksgiving. It has a feel of a college rivalry weekend, doesn't it? Every game, intense rivalry. Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Dallas, and now this one, Atlanta, New Orleans. These two don't like each other very much. A huge game in the NFC South. Can't wait to watch this one. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees matching each other throw for throw.
Throwing his car on third down. He finds Leonard. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. Letting one go deep for Leonard. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. Into the red zone is Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. He's got a convoy and he might be gone. The 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Damn it.
Ah, yeah, Plus, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many
syllables.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Raider 2.
Now Carr to try again after the pick six. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook. On 1st down, Carr. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
And he's going to be intercepted the 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Hey, with that incompletion, time to have some fun. I want to know, at the Davis household, who carves the turkey?
Well, certainly not me.
Well, I knew that.
I can tell you that. But let's just switch it. Who cares who carves the turkey? I want to know what you're going to be knocking down on your plate on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, definitely turkey. Now, my mom's corn and green bean casserole, well, it may not sound overly appetizing as out of this world. And her sweet potato casserole, second to none.
So, I should be making my plans to fill a seat at the Garden household?
You're more than welcome.
Because I think my household may kick me out.
What's your favorite? What's on your plate?
I'm telling you, when you throw the yams at me, look out. Because I'm gonna go to town. That's like dessert to me.
Well, how about dessert? I go pecan and apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, there's nothing wrong with that. I like the pecan pie, but I do love a chocolate pie. I can't help myself. It's one of my favorites.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Hey.
On 1st down, Bortles. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Nelson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Go Chief!
From the gun, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, trip.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check. 380. Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson. Never ask for help.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Now Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Here's Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bortles now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Lucy. Green 80.
Here's Bortles to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bortles. That is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. In for the score. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there in the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. He juked him. That's now running right through him. And now here come the Raiders. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Down, it's Murray. He's going to rifle in deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Thanksgiving.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So that one will be accepted. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
You gotta go mixture. You gotta look for me.
Again, it's Carr. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
You'll see my
for a break.
Mine's on camera.
We'll come back and see this one after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Carnell on 1st down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Then with the Eagles. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Bortles going to throw here. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
372.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
380. Lucy.
It's Bortles. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Yeah.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
380.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
372.
Oh, come on. In the game already.
Lucy.
Bortles going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
380.
Bortles now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I must do a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wash it up.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
Acceleration clock's off. From madden, acceleration clock's off. 8 minutes. So you don't have to worry about the clock winding down so fast. Probably this will be the only last one because I gotta grab some heat first.
EA Sport coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black gonna make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And this will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running in the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. Carr, Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch, shoots a first down as well. Carr now on first down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. A big play that time for the Raiders. 43 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that will drive a team towards a victory.
Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. Now Carr again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Raiders. Jared Cook, from 3 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. That's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. Out of the gun, Luck. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He dropped it.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitzes they just had against them.
Yeah, it's under, right?
Throwing on 3rd down. And having traffic is intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's my reaction.
There's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Express!
Throwing again. Carr over the middle, and it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
19's good, actually.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Townsend to punt it away. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts.
You know we hate the current NBA, but we do like the video game, though.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. You see Indianapolis' offense taking the field again. And their quarterback, Andrew Luck, probably has to be getting some consideration for comeback player of the year, don't you think?
It's the kind of award that he would not like to win, but has a chance to really do it and would deserve it because, remember, he missed most of 2 seasons with a shoulder injury and now is back playing awfully well. Now, they did have a 4-game losing streak early in the year, okay, and that's probably going to keep them from playoff consideration.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
This one, the 6, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, a 20-yard touchdown, and the Raiders add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Carlson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards. yards here for his trouble as he
Anything you
this
look for this
one
weekend,
to the 27.
Jared?
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically their scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
They got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 73 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got one play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly.
Looks to me on
Right in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Shotgun now for Carr. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 6. From the gun, it's Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Carr gonna throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try to discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That'll be taken in
When I
the
play
end zone.
head-to-head, it means a little bit better.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Carr. Incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Nelson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Exactly. Find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he finds Cole. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now Carr lets it go for Nelson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Carr now to throw. Roberts with it over the middle. 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Now last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's locked. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So
costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play?
I think
He took a possible...
come on. I think
Come on.
I think
because I'm about to blow you up.
positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Avoiding the big hit.
We're going to play full force.
They're going to go for it here on 4th.
I think you're right.
Is going to stay out
Could have
there.
been
They are going for it. It's locked. Being chased out left. Now this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. Cubs make a drastic shift forward. On first down, it's long. Defensive end gets in there. They were 4-3. What's the responsibility of the versus Charles?
Well, most of the time, when you talk about the end rushers, they're the guys that you lose to try to get to the guy who's going to throw the ball. The tackles usually work the run stuff in variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. So let's just break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus the right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
To throw is long. This is called touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Grant, 45 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC. Pressure now is going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10
wasn't
at their own 25-yard line.
Something else.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is incomplete. Changing topics here for just a second to look ahead to our Thanksgiving slate. You got Chicago and Detroit early, but then, of course, Dallas late. And it's a rivalry game. They host Washington.
Yeah, and how great is that we're going to get that one on Thanksgiving, because they've given us some memorable ones throughout the years. It's always interesting to hear just how intense this rivalry is, even in today's NFL. I've talked to guys who have played for both Dallas and Washington. just struggle when they hear they have to go to the other team. No matter what the circumstances, that's the one team that you don't want to go play for. And they always say it's very strange to put on that other uniform.
Whoever wins that game, the turkey will taste a lot better in the locker room. Martavis Bryant, 20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Martavis Bryant, 70 yards. And the silver and black continue to roll. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass and it works.
It's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. On first down, Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
It isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So he got a chance to really shape this game.
That's good for Indianapolis. First down on a gain of 10.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4.840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Luck now on second down. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I was starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Luck. And pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Lamar in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to go. It's Luck. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives.
And he fires it and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You know, Charles, it is hard to believe that we are sitting on the doorstep of Thanksgiving week. Already that time of year, but it always gives us good football. One of the games on Thanksgiving, Chicago and Detroit, that'll get the party started at 12:30 Eastern.
One of the traditional games, Detroit hosting, Dallas hosting, but in this case, we will stay in the Motor City. And this is the longest-running annual series in the NFL. A lot of people think about Detroit and Green Bay or Chicago and Green Bay. It's Detroit and Chicago. They've met at least once a year since 1930, 178 times total. And they just met 2 weeks ago in Chicago. They're going to do it again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now Luck. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
They're definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They're going to try and throw. And he's got Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Facing a 18 yards and the first down conversion. On first and 10, looking deep for Hilton. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. So now Luck is going to bring the Colts up here to go for the 2-point try. To the air again, Luck. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And this man complete over to Miller. That's Nelson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, it's another first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start it, and then you wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
To throw his car, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And his kick is right through. Carlson down to kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Luck and the Colts come up now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What's the run? They're running.
Here's Luck. Buying time to his left. Looking deep for Hilton. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on second and 10. Back to the air, Luck on second down. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The completion good for 3 and it's second down. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing his car on third down. He finds Roberts complete. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Throwing on first down is Carr. And Cook has it left side. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Seth Roberts from 17 yards out, and the Raiders are pouring it on.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. That's pulled in at the 32. Well, good move by T.Y. Hilton. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Flushed up. Frosty Rucker. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Luck looking deep for Hilton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
6-18.
Now after the INT is Carr. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Get down, get down.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. That is Carr. 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts, as time expires in the first
Hey, what's up, Adam?
and the silver and black continue to roll. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
How you doing, man?
Well, plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. He's right there.
Well, you got this from your leader, right? He's taken down.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game.
I had one from that play, but it's not
6 sacks given up in this one.
That's Bruce.
On second down, here's Luck. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And give him a gain of 37. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
This offensive line flat out
I don't want to
handle
right
this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Right.
To throw on second down is Luck. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. One receiver left is Hilton. Luck now to throw. Steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marquell Lee coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Ruben set.
I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Don't throw me like that, man.
Now it's Luck. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're told 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
Oh, you just admitted it.
By Hilton, a 13-yard touchdown. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability. So now Luck is going to bring the Colts up here to go for the 2-point try. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 33. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Offensively, when you see coverage 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Grant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out come the Raiders.
All right. 4 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Margus Hunt with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
That's Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Shotgun now for Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st down, Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Nelson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Also gives a lot of Hail Marys.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Clear it is, I don't use Hail Marys because I don't do that good. I use purples more.
Carr now on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their break. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
Let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, nice move. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mike 5-9.
keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. One. Eluding the pressure right, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad play. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton from 21 yards away. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And it's up and good. Terry out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking to get 3 on the board for sure, and come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Through the side complete. That's Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Carr now on 1st down. Caught by Nelson left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you usually have defenders in the middle of the field. If you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you... How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook from 10 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough position.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Room here to run. draw a bit closer. And he knocks it through. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down. Carr escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Carr. Letting one go deep to Roberts. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because...
And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. He's got some space here. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. Taking it in from the 20. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Go. Get set.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nelson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Get set. 180. Go. Shoot. Move it, boys, move it.
Don't worry about it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play?
getting ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for what doesn't count.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frosty Rucker in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing his long. And he's going to go down again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long, it's long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play. There's contact coming from both sides. No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
I don't know why. I didn't use blitz.
They'll run. Martin. And he's in. Touchdown. Raiders.
Just in case it might
Dylan Martin taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Colts now, their offense works. And this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. The 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 82 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will get him one closer. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. And now Oakland ready to take the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Hauling it in, Nelson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Carr. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. On 1st and 10, Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Nelson. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing on 1st down. Carr. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard. Getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Slow down.
Operating from the gun. Carr got his man complete over the middle. It's Nelson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Carr going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Nelson. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little back yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Carr going to look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
29.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. The quick snap caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now Carr again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That's it, man. Talk to you later, man. All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. Thank you. Thank you, viewers. I'm out. All right.